Welcome to our sixth episode of Cheetah Tales. This week, we would like to share how COVID-19 has impacted our organization and our staff. My name is Adelaide Moturi, and I am the Education and Outreach Coordinator for Action for Cheetahs in Kenya.
My name is Mary Wykestra, and I am the Director of Action for Cheetahs in Kenya. ACK work is research and outreach based, thus living and working within our community has been an important element of our project. Our Salama research base was opened officially in 2009, but we began working there in 2005. We currently have a staff of 3 field officers who live and work from their home by conducting at least 3 patrols and 1 transect each week. It is important for them to have good communication and relationships with members of the communities in order to assist them when conflicts occur. Similarly, our Samburu research base was officially opened in 2015, but research in that area began in 2010. We have 6 field staff there who also live in their home communities in the Mebai Community Conservancy. The same data is collected in Samburu as in Salama. Additionally, we have 2 other teams that travel between the field sites and our Nairobi office base. The National Survey team is made up of 2 researchers and 4 dog handlers. When not in the field, these staff members move between the sites, but when fully functioning, they are camping at various locations as we evaluate the cheetah status on a range-wide scale. Our education and outreach coordinator is a 1-person team that works with the field teams to conduct school programs and raise awareness about cheetahs and the environment. She also leads our teams in special events like our football cup and our rabies vaccination campaign.
Our director, assistant director, and senior scientist move between the field sites and the survey team as needed during data collection and for staff meetings. A new position was literally hired a week before COVID, which was a scientist for studies on linear development who was setting up a base in the Salama field camp. At our Samburu field base and our Nairobi office, we have housekeeping staff that are our backbone in adding security, safety, and hygiene to our accommodations.
A lot has happened since the arrival of the novel coronavirus. For many of us, this is the first time that we are witnessing such a pandemic that brings all of the world to a standstill. Since the moment the government enforced the curfews and travel ban restrictions, our projects have been affected immensely. Because our work is interactive, when the COVID restrictions were put in place, we reacted by consulting with the team leaders and their members. We opted to keep our field staff at home with their families, where they could pass along healthcare information to their communities and be reactive to wildlife issues as needed. Our most ambitious project, the National Cheetah Survey, was put on hold. Travel restrictions forced our team to stay in Nairobi. The scat detection dogs could not go into the field to search for cheetah poop. We asked our field staff to share with us how they feel about the current state of affairs. We asked them what are their challenges and what opportunities that have been presented.
My name is Jimmy Muli, Senior Supervisor, Action for Cheetahs in Kenya, Salama Study Area. What I enjoyed most during this time is live interaction with fellow field officers and activities like community tree planting. What I miss most is freedom of movement. One-on-one interaction with community members on wildlife reports and helping find solutions to occasional conflicts and mitigation cases. I also miss school programs not being in session, hence a stop to our school programs. This period has brought challenges different from one's normal routine. The challenge I've faced during this period range from personal matters, life like band, church services, seeking medical services due to high fares charged and food shortages. In relation to work, activities like route patrols being suspended, making stay at home a challenge from my normal routine of community interaction. How this period has created an opportunity for me. It has created an opportunity to me in interacting with colleagues through Zoom meetings, rethinking and reorganizing schedules to suit and cope with the situation as it is as we struggle with COVID 19. Advice to fellow peers working in the same field: let's adhere to directives and guidelines put on board by various authorities. Help educate community on matters on COVID-19 whenever you can. Finally, let us be optimistic that the condition will not last long before a solution is found.
My name is Joseph Larigeri, working with ACK, Action for Cheetah in Kenya, Field Officer, Samburu Study Area. What do you enjoy most miss about your work? What I enjoy most during my work is freedom of movement, like walking around my blocks during my routine patrols, collecting data, conflict mitigation, snare death, and collecting poop. Working from home is my greatest challenges. During period, my family will be having hard time adjusting to their normal routine when COVID-19 is over. My biggest opportunity brought by this pandemic is that now I am more experienced in technology in terms of communication. I would like to tell my peers working in the same field as me that let us continue working from home and stay safe, and we shall see a healthy future community. Thanks. Thank you.
I know most of us are feeling the pinch of this COVID 19. Feel free to share with us how you're dealing with the pandemic as an individual or organization. Tell us what opportunities and challenges you're seeing. Join us this Friday at 5:30 p.m. East African Time to talk more about our staff challenges and opportunities and speak with Cosmas Wambua, our ACK Assistant Director, and Mary Wykstra, the Director, about how we are challenging ourselves during this changing world pandemic.